Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of Molly Pitcher. And as a title, I put "Who is Molly Pitcher?" which I'm telling you about. Let's start off on page 13. Molly was a hard worker. She helped with chores done around her parents. Her parents' farm, including milking the cows. A colonel childhood. Molly had a happy and busy childhood like most children who grow up on a farm in the colonies. Molly had many responsibilities from an early age. She helped her mother keep her house clean. She also had to do chores around the farm. She milked cows, fed chickens, and helped plant vegetables in the family garden. Her father sold the milk, butter, and cheese made from their cows. Molly got help from her younger brother Carl when he wasn't in school. A few girls were sent to school during colonial times. At the time, people felt like it would be able to teach girls to read and write and to do math. Molly, however, wished she too could be taught to read and write. Oh, not sure that's her milking the cow. Oh, I remember. I read this. Material Girl. I read this in my social studies book. Taxes and troops. During the spring of 1765, Molly's family learned that they would have to pay a tax on some of the things they needed in their everyday lives. This was a hardship for the Ludwigs and other Americans around. Around the time, troops of colonial soldiers began to pass the Ludwig's farmhouse. These soldiers were going to meet British soldiers in western Pennsylvania. They wanted to make sure that the peace treaty between the colonists and Native Americans would be kept. Molly greeted Native Americans. Molly greeted the tired soldiers with a bucket of cold water. According to legend, whenever you missed soldiers who waited for the water, they called out, "Molly, Molly Pitcher, get her attention." To get her attention. A tax on tea, sugar, and other items was ordered by King George of England to help pay for the experience of the wars that fought Native Americans in the colonies. See the picture. I think it's on all the pages, maybe. Yeah, it is. I haven't. Sorry, I got scared. British taxes made it difficult for Molly's family to earn a living. Molly was invited to work in the home of family friends from Carsley, Pennsylvania. For her services, Dr. Irwin and his wife offered to pay the Ludwigs 1 year's worth of taxes. The dangerous trip. Molly helped her parents by working for family friends. Dr. and Mrs. Irwin, she went with them to Carsley, Pennsylvania, where they lived. When they tried to cross the Delaware River, storm winds forced the barge on which their wagon was loaded into some rocks. Quick thinking, Molly cut the wagon's cloth over the doctor's knife. This action stopped the boat from sinking farther on. They spent the night at an inn where Molly and Mrs. Ivan Ivan overheard the innkeeper's plans to steal their horses and wagons, which was full of goods. It sounded like the innkeeper might even try to harm them. Bravely, they crept past the sleeping innkeeper, warned Dr. Ivan, and quietly left all their provisions. Ornaments of 22 on page 18. Molly at Valley Forge. Molly worked for the Irvings for several years. By 1775, Molly was 21 years old and was married to John Casper Hayes. American colonists no longer wanted to pay the king's taxes. They wanted to become an independent nation with their own laws. It wasn't long before war broke out. After her husband joined the colonial army, Molly felt that it was also her duty to help the soldiers. Wait, what? During the cold winter, Molly was one of the several wives who traveled to the battlefield at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. These women joined Martha Washington in carrying food, bandages, extra clothes, and blankets for their husbands. I think I know that. Months later, fighting moved closer to Molly's home. In 1775, colonial patriots formed the Continental Army, and George Washington, seen here at Valley Forge, was its commander-in-chief. This new army was created to fight King George's army. You can see one of the soldiers rolling down a fire there. Okay, guys, I'm on page 20, and we have 2 more pages. We're gonna take a break for now. So yeah, let me see how many pages are in here. Baby, it's the bell for me. It's the bell for me. You see him out there fighting freely. Oh.